Hello, and welcome to Lotus Yoga and Counseling. This is Kailani. I am a licensed mental health counselor and registered yoga teacher in Washington State. And today we have an ancestor ritual. This is kind of a bit more on the side of a practice. This is something that you can return to many times. If you are struggling with something in particular, such as an issue in your life, something that you can't quite decide upon, you have mixed feelings about something, or you're just looking for some general wisdom, this is a good practice for you. For this practice, you might set the stage. So you might bring out some candles. If you are someone who practices with crystals or rocks or anything found in nature, you can bring those out and maybe surround yourself with them. Any kind of sacred objects, especially if there's something that maybe belongs to your family, some sort of heirloom, you can bring that out. This will help your ancestors find you a bit easier. You might also consider sitting up or lying down. Either one of those postures is appropriate for this practice. So you might pause the video here, grab whatever you think you need, set your tone and your intention, and then press play when you're ready. Begin by taking a long, deep inhale. Take it slowly through the nostrils and exhale through the mouth, letting everything out. Your next inhale, breathing in as much as you can. Notice how your body moves and sways as you inhale deeply, and how it changes position ever so slightly when you exhale. Allow your eyes to close if they're not already closed. Settle into the body. Settle into whatever props you might be on. Connect a little deeper to the earth. Really taking up room. Feeling into the ground below you. Take your time arriving in stillness. Focus on the darkness behind your closed eyelids. Becoming aware of the colors and patterns and shapes that you can see. Not trying to make sense of any of it. Focus deeply on the darkness and the peace that you're creating. And repeat the following incantation after me. Ancestors, I call upon you for guidance and wisdom. Now allow the ancestors to come to you. Everyone will see something different here. Your ancestors might show up as some bright lights. They might show up as silhouetted figures. Maybe you can see them in whatever kind of clothing they would have worn from the time period they're from. Some of them might come just to say hi, and then they might leave. Some of them might stick around, responding to your particular needs at this time. Ancestors are exceptional listeners. They have been imbued with magic that was gifted to them by the earth, the creator, or from many years of skillful practice when they were alive. They have special wisdom and knowledge to share. And for you today, there might be a group of these ancestors who would like to visit with you, or it could just be one. You'll know when you have found the ancestor or ancestors who will be sticking around for this practice. If it feels like it might be taking some extra time, please feel free to pause the video and press play when you feel ready. It's up to you if you would like to continue working in this peaceful, dark place, or if you would like, you can ask the ancestors to take you to a sacred place. It could be the sacred place that they lived when they were walking the earth, or it could be where they live now, or some place that is important to your cultural heritage. Take your time arriving. When you feel ready, be sure to ask specific questions or share with them specific concerns that you have currently. Do try to be as specific as possible. This will help them answer you and respond to you in a way that will be most helpful. Allow the ancestors time to consider your words and offer you a response. Notice how you're feeling in the presence of the ancestors. Absorb their sacred energy. There's so much to learn. When you have asked your question, or when you have described your situation and they have given a response, consider your affective response towards their wisdom. How are you feeling about the advice that they gave? Do you feel confident? If they gave you some ideas about steps to take, does it scare you? Does it bring you hope? The ancestors also have magic in the sense that simply sharing space and time with them can be very healing. Think about the hardships that they endured, the choices and sacrifices that they had to make, their loves and losses. If it calls to you, you might reach for their hands. You might hold their hands and allow some of their wisdom and healing powers to transfer to you. Or perhaps you feel compelled to embrace them. In whatever way you choose to receive their power, their magic, their wisdom, take it in with an open heart. Feel yourself growing fuller. Notice that you are starting to emit a glow. Bask in this special magic. And know that you can return to speak with them again anytime. The ancestors are very available. They make themselves available for us. They enjoy teaching us. Find your own special way to thank them for the time that they have spent with you today. When you're ready, see yourself slowly slipping away from them, returning back to the present moment, but taking their words of wisdom with you. Begin to bring some movement back into the body. Wiggling the fingers and toes. Taking some deep breaths. Conceptualizing the space surrounding you. And making a dedication to yourself that the words that you were given today, or the sentiments of hope that you were provided from the ancestors, will move forward with you. And at the very least, you found some peace and quiet and stillness within yourself today. Take care of yourself, friends.